Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today let's go over a premium medium database question that I just solved on my own. So I'm super happy about this and I'm very glad that I was able to come up with my own solution to this question without any assistance. So let's go over it and let me show you how I did it. This is number 3322, Premier League Table Ranking 3. Okay, so basically you're trying to calculate 6 different columns based on information you have. So for each season, let's go line by line because there's a lot of information here. We want to calculate for each season. So the season and the team ID are going to be, I'm just scanning through this again. So teams are ranked for each team in each season. Okay, that's the keyword we need. Let's also just copy this. We're going to need that in just a second. So each team in each season. So let's make a composite key in a dictionary using this. Let's move this. Okay, default dict of type list. Again, this is going to be the key, and let's go ahead and get all the points. So let's loop through. For IS, let's call this season ID and enumerate season stats, season ID. Okay, so we're looping through this column, top to bottom, and I'm trying to figure out a way how to not move this around. Anyways, that's fine. Okay, this is a little easier to visualize. So first, let's get the total points. Okay, so let's just call this points is default dict of type list. And let's say for the season ID, and then the team ID is just going to be season stats team ID of I. Cool. So now we can just say the total number of points is just going to be the wins, season stats, wins of I times 3. And then also plus the number of draws because it's times 1. So it's just going to be 1 point for each draw. So season stats draws of I. We don't even need this. Type this correctly. We don't even need this parentheses, but I'm just going to put it there. Cool. So now we have the points and then the goal difference. It tells you right here is just this minus this. So the goal diff is season stats goals for of I minus the goals against of I. Goals against I. Cool. All right, what else do we need? So we have the points, we have the goal difference, and the position. This is a little confusing. We're going to calculate that later. And then we just have the team ID and the name and the season ID. Cool. So now let's go ahead and make an answer list. And let's just go ahead and append the season ID, the team name, which is just season stats, team name of I, be points. And then let's just call this. Actually, we don't even need this. Let's just call this points. We don't want to overlap with the column name. May cause problems down the line. Just make things simple. And then let's get the goal difference. Cool. And then to get the position, it says here we have to sort answer in a specific way using the information we already have. So let's sort it by the total points from highest to lowest. So remember the points here is x -1, -2, and then highest to lowest means we put a minus in front of it. Instead of ascending, we're doing descending order. And if they're tied, the teams are ranked by their goal difference, highest to lowest again. So x -1, the goal difference, is the next priority, priority 1, priority 2, priority 1, priority 2. And then the goal difference are tied, then ranked alphabetically. So this is just ascending order by team name, and the team name is 0, 1, 2. Cool. So x of 2. All right, let's go ahead and print answer. And then last but not least, we are going to sort again by this information. So season ID in ascending order. And actually what this is, we're just going to keep doing this. The position is a little weird because it's just, you keep incrementing from 1 until you hit a new season ID. So let's actually make a set called scene. And I figured that out through running some test cases. Okay, so now back to how we want to sort it again. So season ID, which is x of 0 in ascending, position in ascending, position is... Okay, so this is actually kind of annoying because now we have to add the position. So let's just say a.append I plus 1 because that's how the position is. And if we print answer again, we're going to have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. at the end of each list. Right? Let's see what's going on. Let's do this. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, just making sure. 6, 7. All right, and then we have to sort this by season ID, which is just this, x of 0. Position is, okay, x of -1, now that we have that. And then the team name in ascending order. So the team name is 0, 1, 2, x of 2. Cool. So let's print answer. All right, and then last but not least, now we just have to gather the results. And so let's get scene back, and let's make 5, 6 columns. 6 columns total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. And then for a and answer, q.append a of 0, w, e, r, t, and y. A of 2, A of 3, A of 4, and then this one is a little, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is a little bit tricky because we're just going to say if the current year, so if a of 0 is inside of, is not in scene, so we're changing years, then let's just call this count. Otherwise, count plus equals to 1, count equals to 1, and then scene.add a of 0, and then answer dot append or y.append count. Cool. So now we can go ahead and just say make an empty data frame. So basically we're just restarting the count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because as you can see here, it restarts because we're in 2022 now. Okay, so now results season ID, set all the columns left to right, top to bottom. Q, return it, team ID, team name, points, goal diff, goal difference, position equals to W, E, R, T, and Y. Okay, cool. So I think we're done now. So let's run this. No, we don't need that there. Let's run this. Append. Let's run this. Submit it. And there you go, passes all test cases. So again, I'm super happy that I was able to come up with my own solution to this problem without any help and solve it completely on my own. So that's it for this video, and thank you for watching.